Hey everybody, Joe here. Want to check out a puzzle today by BremSter, and it is called Twisties. The rules here are normal Sudoku rules, which is the digits 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. Sandwich clues are the numbers outside the grid, give the sum of the digits between the 1 and the 9 in that row or column. Ren bands are digits placed on purple lines, must be a non-repeating set of consecutive digits in any order. So, that is all the rules, and I'm looking here at this one first. And say this digit, we know it must be, or we know it cannot be on this line, so it'll be over here. And then we see it is on this line. So we're going to have the same digit. We can have one repeat here. Or actually, we will have one repeat here. So that one is going to loop around in the same fashion. I probably shouldn't use pink, but that's okay. Actually, I will just, for the beginning anyway, at least use one different color. So what is that telling me? So both of these digits in conjunction with those are basically all going to be consecutive. I think is the case. So I believe this has to be 1 9, but I'll think about that more, I think. Perhaps in a bit. The sandwich clues, because we know these, we know 23 is going to be between a 1 and a 9, which is 10. So that'll be 33. So there will be 12 left over. So that doesn't give me too much. The 8 could be 2 digits at maximum, because we could not have a 1, because the 1 is going to be outside the digits in the 8. So the 8 clue with the 1 and the 9 is going to be a maximum of 4 boxes, but it could just be 3. It can be anywhere through here, but the 21. Okay, so I do need to think more on this. Since green is going to be down here and orange is going to be up there, if this went down, then orange would have to go up, or vice versa. I think no matter what, because all 8 of these are seeing each other, I think they will all be consecutive because green and orange is on the line. So I do think that this is going to be a 1 or a 9. Now, 21 can be made with an 876. Oh, and I think it must. Because since one of these is in the middle, we're not going to be able to fit 4. So it will have to be 876. So there will be a 1 or 9 here or here. And then the other would be 14, would either be here or here. If this was the 1 or 9, there would be 17. These 4 are consecutive. Oh, another thing is that these will have a 5 on it. Both of them will. So either orange or green is 5. The other number, though, I guess could be anything. Maybe more on this 21 row. This. It cannot be a 1 or 9. Because that would either be 1, 2, 3. Which would need... Or, I guess my point is, if this was a 1 or 9, this could not be 8, 7, 6. Oh, actually, if it's a 9, it could be 8, 7, 6. What if this was a 9? Eight, 7, 6. That could be 2, 3, 4. If this is a 9, we'd have 8, 7, 6. That is one possibility. This cannot be a 1, though. If this was a 9, if that was a 9, these would be 7, 8. That would be 6. And this would be a 7, 8. That is also possible. If this was a 1, that would be a 2, 3. And then this could be... Or, no. If this was 1, it can't be 1. So neither side... The point is here that neither side can be 1. Is that right? That is right. So 1 is in the middle. And then one of these sides will be... So both sides is also going to have a 6 on it. So these in the middle are going to be 5, 6. Because if you start with... Because we know 9 is on the line somewhere. Or wait, is that right? I do think that is right. There has to be 2 through 9 along here. If these were 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe I'm wrong on that. It feels like those have to be 5, 6, but I don't know if that is accurate. What if that was 9 and this was 9, 8, 7, 6, 5? 5 is for sure one of these. The other number I'm not too sure about. Oh wait, or am I? So if this was 6, 7, 8, 9, then this one would be lower, and then it would have to go down. So I think this is going to have to be 5, 6. Which means this side cannot be 9. Which means this side is... And it'll give me that. This will have to have a 5 on it. And so it will also have to have a 3, 4. And that will be a 2. I think that feels correct. The one side of these is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the other side is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no sandwich clues, so I don't need to think about that. $20. Is it going to be too hard to make up? 9. 17. Can definitely be made in 3. If it was 8, it would need 9 more. So it'd be those 2 and then a 1. That would be okay. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be okay as well. 23 has to be at least 4 digits long. It could be 6. Could be all the way up to 6 digits long. How about this digit? Let me see. That one is down here. This one could be there, could be there, could be there, could be anywhere. This could be a 9. If it was a 9, if this was a 9, then that would be 8 at maximum, needing 12. So this would have to be the 1. And then we could have 10 with a 9, or 3 digits even this way with a 9. Nine would be okay to be on this line. 9 could be there. This could be one of the 8-7. This could be the other 8-7. That could be a 6. I think that would be alright though. The other option is one of these being a 9, which also seems okay. If this cannot be a 1, because we can't fit 17 in there. This one could be. Is a 17 gonna need anything? It has to be at least 3 digits. Could it be? Oh, it can't be 4 either. So the 1 will be here or here. The 1 will have to go in one of those spots. 17 would be between. So if that was a 7, we'd have 10. If it was an 8, we'd have 9. This way. This way, this would have to be at least a 5. It could be 5, 8, 4. That wouldn't work though, because there would be a 4 on this line. Because 7, 8 are both here, and 6. And we're looking for 17. If this was 5, it would have 12 left over. We couldn't use a 9, we couldn't use 7, 5, and we couldn't use 8, 4. So this cannot be 1. And this one will be. And this will be 2, 3, 4 in some order. And now up here, if this was a 5, we would need 12 more. That could not be an 8, 4. If it was a 6, we would need 11 more. This isn't gonna work, is it? Let me back that up. Let me think about the bottom again. Saying if that is a 1, there has to be 12 in here. And if that was a 5, this would have to be 8, 4. If that was a 4, oh, this could be 8, 5. Okay, I could make it work this way. Now back to this one. If this was a 1, then I'd be looking at 5, 4, 8, and that would be broke. 6, we need 11. I couldn't use 8, 3, I couldn't use 7, 4. 7, we need 10, and I couldn't use 8, 2. Okay, so that was the one that would be impossible. So this is 1. These are 2, 3, 4. And this, I think, was the second thing I said. If it was 5, this would need 8, 4 and be broke. If this was 4, this can be 4. It would need 13 more. And it could be 8, 5 or 7, 6. If it was 3, it would need 14 more. It would be 8, 6. If it was 2, it would need 8, 7, and that would break this cell. So, though that one is a 3 or a 4, but I also get the 1 here. So 10 can be made up in 3 or 2. So one of these is 9. We can't use 4 digits for 10 because the 1 can't count. This cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4. Or could it? No. But it could be 2, 3, 4, 5, probably. Oh no, I guess it could not. So so this has to start at least at a 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 8, 7, 6. So it will definitely have a 6 on it. That doesn't tell me much yet. Okay. This was 1. Then that would break this pink line. Oh, this could be 1. So what if 1 was here? This could be 8, 9 as well. So 1 cannot go here. 1 goes here or here. It cannot be 8, 9 though. So it would have to be 2 and then 9. Or if it was on this side, then 9 could not be there. So it would be 8, 9. So that is 9. Either way around. For those 1s. And then 9 will go up here. And now 1 is going to be... If this was 5, I would need 18 more. So it has to be at least here. What about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. That would probably be okay. So it'll be at least 4 digits long though. It could be 5. It could even be 6. Oh, no, it can't be 6. If 1 went all the way up to the top, we'd be trying to fit 12 right there. So it will not be at the top. If it went there, we'd be fitting 12 right there. That would be doable. So it goes in one of those. Can this be 1, 2, 3, 4? With the bottom one being 1, 2, 3, 4? I think it could. Those would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Six goes in this little L. This has a 9 on it though. So these are 8. Ah. This could be 6 though. 6, 3, 1. Or no, sorry. 6, 2, 1. That could be 8, 1 to make it easy. um that is possible. 6, 2 or 5, 3. No. This cannot be 8. If this was 7, this can't go down to 5. This will be 8, 7, 6. If this side is 1, it cannot be 7, 1. It cannot be 8. Well, if 8 went here, 8 just cannot go there. If 7 goes here, then 8 would have to go there, and that would be 1. And that would be 6. And then that would be 6. And that would have to be 8, I think it was. Depending, I guess. But if this is 6, that could be 2, but that could still be 8, 1. Not sure about that. If this was 7, though, then that would have to be 8, 1. What about the 20? If 9... Well, 20 can be made up with 5 digits. Not 6. Oh, actually... Yeah, that's true. Do all of these still work? If this is 4, it needs 13. So it'd be 8, 5, or 6, 7. If this is 3, it needs 14. So it'd be 8, 6. What about 5? This is either green or orange. Okay. Ah, that means this cannot be 6. Because green and orange are right here. So that is 7. And that will make this 8. Because we cannot have 7, 1 with a 1. So this cannot be 1. This now has to be 1, and that has to be 6. And now we get 6 right here. And that had to go with 7 or 8. 7, 4, or 8, 3. And then, so this one will be that one. What's left here? 2, 3, 4. So no matter what, this is going to be the down motion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if this is 5, that could still have 6 on it though, right there. But the point is it can't have 9. So this will be 9. And now this will have to be, so this cannot be 4. It can be 2, 3. 4 will go here though, taking it out of here. If this is 5, this can't be 5, can it? Because 6 would be on this line. Oh, but then 4, it could be 6 here, 4 there, and this would be a 3. That would work, I guess. If it was 6, and green was 5, six, 5, 4, 3, 2. No matter what, this is a 2, 3. Because this one has to be there. Because even if it's 6, it goes 5, 4, 3, 2. It'll take both, so that one must go up that way. And it can't be a 2, so it will be a 3. And that one will be the 3, that one will be the 2. And then 5, 6. Oh, we just need a 4 to be on one of these. Ah, but that is wrong. So we have screwed that up. Right, because there is a 5 somewhere here. Now, do I still feel that way? There will be a 6-5 on this line. So there will be a 4-3-2. The 4 has to be one of these. These can't be a 3-2. Maybe I'll think about that in a bit. These are 6. Let's try Sudoku. I am a bit confused by these middle rin bands for some reason. I'm thinking if these are 2-3, well, this line is 6-5-4-3-2. I don't know if this one needs to copy to there or not. But these cannot be 2-3. So there will be a 5 in one of these. So it's either orange or it's green. Mm, if green, a 6. That would make that 5. That would be 4. Or wait, that could be 4 too, I guess. No, that could not be 4. That would be 5. No, that would be 5. That would be 4. That would be 3 or 2. That would be 3. That would be 4. Okay, that's a bit far. Where else am I thinking then? If this can be 23, or maybe where one goes here. One is in one of those. If one is here, and this needs to be 20, then 9 could be all the way at the top. Could it actually be there? 9, 8. 9 cannot be here, because that would need to be 8, and that would be 7, 6, repeating. So if 1 went here, and this was 8, I would need 12 more there. Five, 4, 3, or something. Nine. Oh, 9 can go there. There's 4 digits left here. What are they? 3, 4, 9, and then 7 or 8. Hmm. How about a 2 going up here? And how about a 5? A 2 went up here. I guess this could still be 1, 2, 3, 4. The 1 would be here. And then one of these would be 2. Then the other one in the middle at the bottom goes here. I guess that wouldn't work though. And it won't work because this side. Okay, so we can't have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Because that would put... That would put at least 2 numbers that are small repeating. 3 and 4. 3 and 4 would be both repeating here, and they would both need to go over here, and they cannot. So what if it was... And it can't be 2, 3, 4, 5, because 5 is there. So the top one cannot be 2. But could it be 3 or 4? And I think the answer is yes on that one. Oh. The answer is no on that one. Because then it would need a 5 on it as well. So it cannot be 3 or 4 either. So then is it 5? It has to be 5. It cannot be 3 because it cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would have to go up. But we know the 2, 5 is over here. So it can't be 3, 4. It can't be 7, 8. So only 2 or 5. And we just ruled out 2. So it is 5. Now 2 goes down here. So this can go down to 3. 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 has to be on the line. This will be with a 3 or 4. So if it was 3, this would still be 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 has to be on this line as well. And maybe 8 also. Nine cannot. 9 could go up there. And at 1, go up here. If 1 went up here, where would I put 9? Nowhere. 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 1 cannot go at the top here. Because I cannot make 20 in 2 cages. That would be the only spot I could put 9. It can't go there. And it can't go anywhere in this box. So that rules out 1 from there, rules out 1 from there, rules out 1 from there, from this Sudoku. So 1 must go here. And now 20 is working up this way. At the most here we have 8, which will need at least that many. And could I make 20? 8, 12 more. It at least goes there, I guess is the point. But this could not be 9, because that would repeat 6 there. So that puts 9 at the top. I can take the colors out of here, because we know 9 is not 5 or 6. And now we know 9 is at the bottom. And we know 9 is over here. But over this away, probably could have 9 here. Yes, could. This could be 9, this could be 8, that could be 7, that could be 6. Then that would be 6. The bottom down here would be 6. In fact, 6 does go in one of those. Does that mean 6 cannot be orange? It does mean 6 cannot be orange. Because 6 goes in one of these. Or, I mean, orange goes in one of these. And neither one is 6. So that is 5. 5 will go and one of these just fine. Oh, but it won't be this one, because we know 5 must be on this row. So that is 5. That is orange. That is now a 2 or a 3. So green will become 6. And then that must transfer to there. And 6 will be in one of these. Nine is in one of those. Can that still be? Yeah, that would be okay. So this will be 2, 3, 4, basically. But then this side. Oh, okay, so this is the high side. As in it's going to have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9 can't go up here because of that one, so it must go there. And now 9 is in one of these. Five will be in one of those. That is no longer orange. 5 is not at the bottom, so it will be up here with 9. This side will have a 5 down here. 5, 9 makes a combo there. These I can mark. This will be a 3, 4. This will be a 2, 3, 4. Although 2 is down here, so it will be over here. And these are going to be 5, 7, 8. The 7, 8 is over here. Yellow is here, because this one cannot be yellow. If 8 was yellow, yellow would have to be there. So yellow is 7. So we get 7 making a combo, and this will be 4 or 8. 7's gonna be somewhere up here. 7 is somewhere down there. 7, 9. Can I get 1 out of there? Probably not yet. Can I get 1 out of here? 23. Could definitely make that in 5. Just need to find out if I need 5. 3, 4 is taken. 1 is almost being pushed. Actually, not sure. 1 is over here though. 5, 7, 8, then what? A 3 or a 4? It'll be one of those. This cannot be a 3, 4. So this one will. And this will be the leftover 8. And now 8 will be down here. Probably done with colors, but I'll leave them for now. Not bothering anything, I guess. Those are not green, though. I will at least get rid of what I don't need. Maybe. Maybe even add some more. Okay. There's going to be a 5 up here. That one is green too. Might as well make it so. It's going to be a 6 down here. Okay, now we have 6, 7, 9 all routed down here to the bottom. So that cannot be 1. And that will be like that. But that does put 1 here. Can this still be 1? 1, 2 would have to be over here. This could be a 3 or a 4. That can be a 3 or a 4. So that would be okay, I guess. That can still be 6 after all. Okay, so 6, 7, 9. We're gonna have a 2 and an 8. And then this side will have a 3 or a 4. It'll be with a 3 or a 4. So what's left over here? A 2 again. With something else must be known. A 1. Okay. Three, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. A lot of 3, 4s hopping around. Or there will be anyway. This is a 3, 4 as well. Okay, so I need to do this again with these two, I presume. That one is blue. We'll make this one red. This one cannot be blue because it can't be on the middle up there. So that is red. Red's going to be one of these, which is going to make a combo with 6. Blue is going to be down here and then up here. Where else are my 3, 4s? Is that about all I get? Maybe. So do I go back on this line? 9, 8, 7, 6. That would still work. If this was 9, 8, 7, 6, that would take out, that would be 4, 7, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. That would still be okay. Red is up here. Red goes over here. Ah, okay, red is at the top. I don't think that matters yet. Although I do know red is at the bottom. So red is along here. Maybe I should mark it. I did get red at the top. And I know red's at the top because I know red. I know 1 of 3, 4 goes over here. It must be the red one because of this. And since red is at the bottom 2 rows of both these boxes, it must be at the top of this one. So 6, 7 is making a combo as well. 5, 9 making a combo. These will just be 2, 3, or 4 somewhere. So blue, red could both be down here. Blue could be up here. This could be blue. There's still a lot of possibilities there. A red does go here. A red does go here. Making a combo with 2. That doesn't matter. I guess it does for the 3x3. I still need a 1 up here after all. So I'm back to sandwich clue. Oh, right here. So this sandwich clue, this big long 20 now. We know this. Okay. Oh, we have a 3, 4. This is 13. 18, 20. Right, so that's done. More or less. But it is accurate, so that's good. So the 20 is done. The 21 is done. Oh, right here. This 10 needs a 3. Now this will be a 2, 4, making that a 3. And since we know 3 is one of the colors, that will be blue. That will be blue. And then a 3, 7 will be up here. So this one must be 2. Red is 4. Blue is 3. This will be a 1, 2, 3. And this will be a 4, 6. Very nice. And now we'll have a 4 over here with 2. And we have a 5 and a 1. Oh no. Do not have a 5. It is right there. This cannot be a 4 though. 5. 6. So it must be 8. What is left? 1, 3, and 9. So this can still be 1, 3. This can still be 3. Both of them could be 1. Okay. Not a great deal of help there. There will be a 4 up here. There will be a 2 and a 4 down there. Five, 7, 8. If that is yellow, then that is yellow. That's okay. Can this still be... Oh, this cannot be 9 now. Can't be 9 because 8 would have to be here. So 9 gets put there. Now this is the only spot for 9, which is not yellow. This is now a 6, 7 combo. I guess that could still be 6 though. It would have to... It couldn't go above 7. So that cannot be 6. If this is 6, it could not have an 8 on it. So it would have to have 7, 6, 5, 4. So it would have to have 4 on it. And if it had 4 on it, then 4 would have to be at the top, and it cannot. So that must be 4. And that will make that 6. 6 is green. 4 is red. And now that will be 2. That will be 4. 4 is red. 2 is no color. Okay. So if this went up, that could still be 6, I guess. And then 5, maybe 3. It does have 4 on it though. What is the next? It cannot have 8. 7, 6, 5, 4. But could it be 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3. It would have to go that way around. Oh, it cannot. It cannot have 1 on it. Because it would have to be 1 here, and then 2 there, and then 3 there. And if these are 1, 3, that has no fill. So it cannot have 1. So that makes this 1. And now these, right here, need to be 23. If these are 7, 6, 13, I would need 10 more. And I can't do that. This cannot be 7. 13. Need 10. I cannot make 10. So that is 3. That makes that 7, 6, and 7. And now this one needs 13. And I can do that with an 8, 5. So I will. And we should be getting close to doing Sudoku. We got some done over here. That'll do 2, 5, 9, 4, 2, 1, 4, 5. That got quite a lot. We gotta keep coloring once we've started coloring. 5. If this counts up, well, can we eliminate a 3 or anything? We'll find that out all in due time. There's a 7 up here. An 8. An 8 cannot appear here. Okay. Now's about the time I should say I should delete all my colors to make it easier to see. So one of these will be 6. And if 6 is on the line, it will include 5. Which is fine, because 5 can go in the corner. And then it would also include 7. So this would be a 5, 7. Only if this is 6. That looks like it might be alright. 4 is up here, which is also alright. This can't have 8 on it though, and it couldn't have 1. If it had 2, it would still have 5. And if it had 7, it would still have 5. So 5 does go here, regardless. So 5 does go here, regardless. That'll be a 2, 4. So 7, 6, 5, 4, or 2. This can't be 2. Because then this would have to be 3. Okay, 2 cannot go on the line then. So now we're up to 3, 4, 5, 6. So since we know 6 has to go on the line, it must go there. This is not 6. So that works that side out. And then that is now 5, which is orange. Puts 5 there. So this is a 3 or 7. Oh, cannot be 7, it is in the row. So that finishes that. And that will finish down here also. And I think that should just about do it. I'm probably going to miss some of my coloring, but that's okay. That puts 4 up there. It puts 7 here. It'll give me 8 there, 7 there. Nice. And now we have 2 and 8. That was a fun puzzle. It was pretty challenging all the way through. The break-in was nice. Oh, right here. figuring out that one of those were one of the sandwich stoppers, and then figuring out which end could not work, and then again with this column. That was pretty cool how that played out. That was a fun puzzle. Check it out yourself in the link below. It's called Twisties by BremSter. Give it a go. And if you want to like and subscribe, you're more than welcome to. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.